Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for this video because I've had this makeup sitting here for over a week and I just want to try it. So I went to Dollar General. I have a full face of makeup. So if you would like to see a full face of makeup that I bought from the Dollar General, then please go ahead and keep watching this video. Okay, so I've really been liking to start with my brows lately, and they didn't have too many options for brows, but I did pick up this little Wet n Wild brow pencil. I think it's called Brunette's Do It Better. And then also this LA Colors Tinted Brow Gel in Light. I'm just going to spoolie out my eyebrows. I need to pluck my eyebrows. What I can say about this pencil is it is very waxy and it goes on very easily. Like you barely touch your eye and the product's going on there. But then when you spoolie it out, it kind of gets all over the place. All right, and now I'm going to take this LA Colors Brow Gel and I'm just gonna run that through. So I didn't find an eyeshadow primer at Dollar General, but I am just gonna use the e.l.f. one that I have. For eyeshadow, I got two little Wet n Wild palettes, and I've actually never used Wet n Wild eyeshadow before. So I got these little like tiny palettes. Okay, so I want to tell you real quick about the brow products. The brow gel was $2. The Wet n Wild pencil was also $2. Eyeshadows were $3 a piece. So there's one that has like purples in it, and then there's one that's just neutral colors, and I'm going to try to kind of use them both, but I do want to create a purple eyeshadow look. I got this contour palette from Wet n Wild as well, and I'm going to try the light shade in here just to set my eyeshadow down. Pretty sure I just said set the eyeshadow down. I meant set the eyeshadow primer down on my eyelids. I'm going to start with the transition color from the neutral palette just to get a base down, and then I probably try to do the rest of my look with the purple palette. I have heard really good things about Wet n Wild eyeshadow, so I'm actually excited to add these little things to my collection. Alright, that's not a bad transition shade. If I keep looking this way, it's only because I do everything from natural lighting right now because I don't have any actual lights to put up, so I just need to make sure both sides are even. And I only have one window in this room, so we're going to use this transition shade first and put it just a little bit lower in the crease. And the shadows seem pretty pigmented so far. I'm liking that. So typically what I like to do is do a deeper color here and then a lighter color on the inside of my lid. But this is saying this dark purple is also for the crease. I think I'm going to use that a little bit on the outer corner and then blend it into the crease, and I will use the eyelid shade on most of the lid, but I do want a little bit deeper just right on the outside. And this one is shimmery, so only the transition shades in these little palettes are matte. See, for one tap in the pan, that's pretty good pigment. And then I'm taking the extra and just popping it in the crease and really deepening up this outer corner. These shadows actually blend really well. And I'm going to use my finger, and this is the shade they have labeled for the eyelid. Pat on there. I might actually try to wet a brush and then apply it that way and see if that does anything different. I think I'm actually liking it better with a wet brush. And there is a nice light shade in here that says brow bone, and I'm going to put on my brow bone. So this is not bad for a $3 eyeshadow palette. Not bad at all. The eyeshadow's cleaned up and I'm not hating it. So now that my face is primed, I got the CoverGirl Clean Matte Liquid Foundation, and they didn't have too many shades, so I got the shade Classic Ivory. I think it's gonna be a little bit light, but we'll just do a lot of bronzing. So I'm gonna go in half my face with a sponge and half my face with a brush so we can try to see if there's a specific way that it should be applied. All right, so I will do this side of my face with a brush and we will start there. Yep, a little bit light. Okay, I do not like how this is applying with a brush. Alright, so for coverage, I would say it's pretty light coverage. I'm going to use my Real Techniques blending sponge. I just feel like this is supposed to be a matte foundation and it's so shiny. I'm going to try to build it on both sides just with the sponge because I feel like that worked so much better. Let's start down here on my pimple. Let's see what that does. I would say it's a little bit buildable. I think I paid $6 for this foundation. Honestly, there's better ones that you can get for $6 so far. I'm not loving it, but we'll see what it's like once it's set down. And I would say that this is actually oxidizing quite a bit because it did look really light initially, but looking a little bit orange. And also, you can see all of the texture in my face. It's just emphasizing everything. We'll see how it looks set because I did buy the powder that goes along with the foundation. So next I'm going to grab the CoverGirl Clean Matte Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. It feels really thin, a really thin consistency. So I don't know how much coverage we'll have here, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to use my sponge to blend this out. Under eyes is the real test because I have just about the worst bags you'll ever see. So I would probably call it a medium coverage concealer. I am feeling very, very sticky and very much like I need to set my face. So I'm actually going to use the light color in this to set under my eyes. But for the rest of my face, I have this CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder in Classic Ivory. Let me just check the prices on these things. The foundation was $6. The concealer was $5.50. The powder was $6, and then this Wet n Wild was $5 for this contour palette. And then the highlight palette that also looks like this that I will use was also $5. So I'm just going to take a little brush and set my under eyes with the light powder from this palette. But it is setting them down. Yeah, it's so greasy. Okay, I'm going to open up this CoverGirl powder and then take a bigger fluffy brush and set the rest of my face with it. This powder is in the shade Classic Ivory as well. I actually think that this oxidized so much that it's darker than my neck. Look, oh man, it's looking really patchy along the bottom of my face too. I'm not sure about this. I really don't like any of these CoverGirl Clean Matte products. I'm not feeling any of them. And I got this little Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliner crayon. I don't know. This is what it looks like. It's kind of small and it is in black. And this Wet n Wild eyeliner was $4. So right off I'm noticing that this feels like a marker. Like it's very stiff. It doesn't really have any give to it. But, I mean, it works fine for a black eyeliner. I don't think it's that bad. Now I'm just going to put some shadow on my lower lash line. I think all I'm going to do is take this transition shade all the way across the bottom, put a little bit of the darker purple in the corner and a little bit of this lighter one on the inside, and that's it. Now I'm going to grab that darker color and right closer to the lash line, just right on the outer edge here. Now I'm going to start with bronzing my face, and this is the only thing I have. I did not find another bronzer there, so I'm going to try to contour and bronze with this one palette. We're just going to do the contour after, I think. Just warming up the forehead a little bit. Now I'm going to grab the angled brush and give a little more of the contour right in my cheekbones. Alright, I am going to bronze up under here a little bit. And I'm going to grab a smaller brush and just contour my nose a little bit and under my lip. Yeah, I'm having a hard time blending anything on top of this, and I'm using my normal brushes, so I don't think I don't think it's the brushes. Oh my gosh. Everything is so patchy on top of this foundation. That is one thing that I'm getting really upset about. It literally looks like I don't have any foundation on right here. It's just like a huge patchy mess. I'm gonna try to take this lighter powder and kind of just carve this out a little bit and see if I can make it look a little bit better. It literally looks like I have no foundation down here. So it is time to move on to blush. I just got this little LA Colors Rad Rouge blush. So I like to just pat my blush on, and then I will take a bigger fluffy brush and just blend it in. It's a nice light peachy pink color. I don't hate it. I will probably use it again, honestly. Blush was $3 actually. And I picked up this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. There's 4 shades of highlighter in here, so what I plan on doing is using this first shade as my all over highlight, and then this second one here to do my inner corner. Oh wow. Alright, I was not expecting that. I'm gonna grab a little bit on my finger, put that here, get the tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. I think it's time for mascara. And I got this CoverGirl Professional Mascara 3-in-1, volume, length, and definition. And it is in Very Black. I'm crazy about mascara because I don't use false lashes. I only use my own lashes. So I like to make my lashes big and dramatic. So let's see how this does with that. Right off the bat, this brush feels pretty dried out. It really smeared underneath my lashes a little bit, but we'll see how it lasts throughout the day under there. I'm gonna try another coat on my... I will say that it's not terrible. It's just nothing special. Oh, it's getting all under my eye. I'm gonna have to let that dry and wipe it off. This is like 3 coats. My eyelashes usually look much longer, much more spread out, much more full. I feel like it's kind of clumping some together, making weird spaces in between them. Maybe I'm just not supposed to put this many layers on, but oops. I think this is about as good as I'm gonna get them. And that mascara, by the way, cost me $4.50. I got 3 choices for lips. This is a matte liquid lip color, and this is a high shine lip gloss. And for some reason I thought this was a matte lip color, and I already know that I do not like the LA Colors lip glosses. They are very, very sticky, so I'm not going to use this. But I also got just like a regular old LA Colors lipstick in the shade Dusty Rose. But I think I'm going to go with the dark lip today and use the LA Colors matte liquid lip color in the shade Fierce. So the other 2 were $1. This one was $2. Wow, it's a very dark color. I was taking a couple little layers just to get the color evenly dispersed everywhere. So I actually don't hate this color, and I usually don't wear dark lips. I have the worst bump in my hair right now from my ponytail, but I put some setting spray on, I cleaned everything up a little bit, and this is what I came up with. I have to say it's really not terrible. So I do want to say foundation is a no for me. It's still just spreading all over my face. It's not working for me. I really like the eyeshadows. I think the eyeshadows performed really well. I think that this contour kit from Wet n Wild that I bought will work a lot better if I do it with my regular products, so I'm going to try that another time as well. And also the blush. I really, really like the color of the blush. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.